8 million zombies and monsters are currently surrounding Mount Olympus, where the United States Army has made a small fort defense. US soldiers here are protected by M1A2 Abrams tanks. On top of that, they also have a number of nuclear ICBM missile systems. On top of that, they have some smaller missile systems at their disposal, and there's even a stranded battleship down here in the woods that they somehow ran aground over here and are going to be utilizing. And in addition to all that, it's not just modern soldiers for the US. They've also got some elite Spec Ops soldiers here, and then there's also some FBI agents that are defending as well. So there's quite a bit going on here. Oh, I forgot about the attack drones. Of course, the United States Army loves their drones, boys. And here are the modern soldiers. This is going to be a crazy defense of Mount Olympus, with some of the most destructive vehicles we've ever seen in this fort defense. So I'm very, very excited. If you guys are too, please be sure to hit that like button, subscribe with notifications turned on, and comment down below. Either way, boys, happiest of Thanksgivings to all of my American viewers. I'm going to be in New Orleans, so I'm not going to be working about 2 days before this comes out. So hopefully this comes out on Thanksgiving and all is well, but enjoy your Thanksgiving. Let's get into it. What's up, gamers? I'm here to tell you about Instant Gaming. Instant Gaming is an amazing place where you can get some fire deals on all sorts of video games. Seriously, it's like 60 to 95% off, as you can see here. These are all of the Star Wars titles they have. They literally have every Star Wars title. You can also get XCOM here, Men of War Assault Squad 2. All of the games I play on the channel you can buy here for extremely cheap prices. If you use my affiliate link in the description, it helps me out a ton. So thank you guys for listening to this sponsorship, and thank you to Instant Gaming for continuing to sponsor the channel. Alrighty then, gamers, pressing start right now, and the 8 million zombies are going up against 25,000 US soldiers and vehicles. Of course, we do have, it's actually the Bismarck or something like that, or at the very least a German battleship, but shh, it's fine. It's fine, dude. It's cool. It's cool. It's not firing at all. It is not firing in the slightest. Well, that's not good. That means that this battleship down here is basically... Can it fire? It's doing damage, but I think it's rolling. Oh, it's firing now! Yes, sir! Yes, sir, this puppy can fire. Okay, I guess it was juicing up the guns or something along those lines, and it stopped firing again. But apparently when it rotates around, it does actually do damage to some of these zombies and stuff. It's getting slowly pushed into the hill, which is kind of funny. I don't expect this thing to do very big things against the zombies, and I don't expect it to help a whole awful lot, but hopefully it does some... Oh my god, it's moving. Oh, and it's firing again. There you go. All right, we'll check back in on you, okay? I'm a little concerned for your well-being, but I'm sure it'll be fine. Here we've got some of the runner zombies coming up against some of these elite Spec Ops units over here, and they're whoa, wow. Oh my god, I stepped on my mouse cord there. My goodness. They're just running straight up against these guys. They're going ham. I don't know if these M1A2s are able to fire just yet. Oh, they can. Very nice, very nice. So that'll be helpful. And there's, of course, a lot of these guys here, and they've all got the Vector. I think that's the Vector, isn't it? I think. I don't know. I know it from PUBG. So hopefully they'll manage to do a little something right there. Is this thing dead? No, it's still alive. Wow! Oh, wait, she's spinning. She's... Okay, I'm just gonna continue to leave it alone. Oh, look at it go! It's killing zombies and pushing them down the mountain. That's awesome. All right. Enough of the shenanigans with the weird boat thing. Let's move over here and see what these zomboys are up to. And there's some trolls over here and some skeletons too. It's kind of like zombies, but without meat. Oh, one of the ICBM missile systems is over here. Funnily enough, I think it fell down the mountain actually, because they're all supposed to be up there. So that thing will die to these guys, and yeah, I mean, it might launch a nuke or two, but they have extremely long reload times, so it will be tough. And there are, of course, these turrets over here too, which are pretty fun. some of these CIS turrets, I guess is what they're called, and they can absolutely pound out some fire, which will be really, really cool to see. They're very weak, though, if they do get caught. Apparently these missile systems are pretty strong. Oh, it's only got 5,000 health, so I'm not entirely sure what's the deal with it not dying super quickly here to these zombies, but maybe the zombies and trolls and stuff are actually getting gunned down before it can really die. I'm not totally sure what's going on with that, but either way, FYI. Oh, there's the nuke. That's the nuke getting dropped. And I was about to say, FYI, the nuke is not like the God power nuke that I have access to. I'm not going to use it, but maybe at the end of the video. But you do get a God power nuke, which is just massive. It kills like 1,000,000 soldiers in a second. This thing is a much smaller nuke, like a tactical nuclear bomb that can be released. So not to worry. It's not like super OP, but it can easily take out like 50,000 zombies at once or something like that. It's pretty crazy if they're all condensed together. And over here, just a ton of runner zombies getting up into the Spec Ops troopers. Pretty crazy stuff. How's the battleship doing? Is this thing even alive at all? No, it died. It died. Okay, RIP. Hopefully it got some kills. I'm not totally sure what ended up happening with that. But it's gone. It's dead forever. RIP to the GOAT. RIP to my mans. Now, how about these FBI agents over here? Okay, they've had a few trolls come after them. It looks like a number of FBI agents have died over here, but now all of these zombies are instead moving up this way, and it looks like they did kill the ICBM. There's another one here, unless that's the same one, and it got pushed back. I'm not entirely sure, but these zombies are actually just trudging on through and getting to these modern. So I'm surprised, actually, that they're doing so well. We'll see if they do well against these heavy machine guns. But they're making it up this way at the very least pretty easily. That's crazy. All right, I did not expect that. I kind of thought this defense would last a lot longer. But it seems like the modern soldiers are struggling over here, which is, yeah, again, pretty insane right there. Holy smokes. Is there really anything else going on anywhere? Are these things firing out at all yet? Well, can't tell. I take it they're probably not, since they're just chilling. But once they do start firing out, they could be pretty devastating. And then the other ICBMs up here, I kind of thought they might have the range to fire, but they seem to be pretty dormant as well. So they're just vibing as well. Currently, we have 135,000 dead zombies on the battlefield and a mere 405 dead modern soldiers. I say we go ahead and watch this little ledge assault going on with the massive machine guns, because I think this will be pretty sick to see, and we'll find out if these guys can hold out long term. Wheelp! A few minutes later, and it seems like this is holding for the most part, which is great, but many casualties were had by the modern soldiers, which ate into them a little bit there. There's 22,000 modern soldiers left alive. Whew! Any more boys going after the FBI? Looks like a couple more, and more FBI agents did die, but it's nothing crazy. Down here, though, something we should check in on. The M1A2s, as well as the Spec Ops members over here, are still getting hit extremely hard by zombies approaching them. Seems like more of the M1s are firing out now, which is bueno, muy bene, love to see. And so I think we should time-lapse the zombies coming down from the mountain, tearing through a multitude of different Spec Ops units, and then eventually getting to the M1A2 Abrams up here. I think that would be very cool to see. Very nice. Very cool. I don't know what I'm doing. Either way, 228,000 dead zombies. Very impressive. Look at these guys taking mad crazy shots out here. Massive explosive shots. Beautiful. This will be very cool to see in time-lapse form. I think just look at this. These guys are doing a great job covering fire, thinning the herd for when they eventually get up to the Spec Ops troopers. This is wonderful. This is wunderbar. Let's do it. Let's kick it. Well, those zombies are certainly getting a little bit closer here. We're down to 21,000 defenders now. The M1A2 Abrams still holding out, though, still preventing the zomboys from getting further. But I wanted to do a short time lapse just to check in on these boys down here, see if they're still holding out. And they're actually holding out even better now, as it seems. That's very good. Couple of trolls are getting a little close for comfort, but it's not horrible. It's like not the end of the world. 350,000 dead zombies now. It's a substantial amount. I'm kind of surprised like these aren't really firing. Like, are they? They're not broken, are they? Let's see. Is that me firing that? What it? Oh! Oh, there you go. I guess they do fire, but like very slowly and very strangely, and they kind of have to fire down an awkward angle. So I think that's why we're not really seeing too much action from them. And then maybe it's the same thing with the ICBMs. They can't really... Whoopsie. Just knocked a bunch of boys off. But maybe they can't... Oh, well, they're... Yeah, maybe they can't arc their fire or something, and that's the problem. And that's the reason that we're not really seeing the nukes go off. But maybe when the zombies reach the top of the hill, we'll actually see them go off. I'm not entirely sure. But over this way, FBI agents still not really getting attacked. That's such an easy in, by the way. If the zombies, skeletons, etc. just pivoted up here and took these guys out, the FBI agents are pretty weak. They could clear this out and then continue on from there and then loop back around down. That would be a very solid strategy, or at least split their force, but they don't seem to want to do that. And then on this side, we've got boys still fighting the M1A2 Abrams, which these guys could go down at some point fairly soon, I suppose, and then run a flank on these things, and that would probably be the death of these, is my guess, but I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see, boys. We'll just have to time-lapse it up, I suppose. Well, these suckers are still defending. They've got 20k health apiece, and one of them actually fell down here and has been distracting zombies for a while now. So I take it these are going to take a while for the zombies to actually kill. So they might be chilling on this ledge for a minute. And over here, we've still got a solid defense going. So I think we're going to do an overhead view of this defense here. And we can actually see 3 tiers of the defense with the zombies coming in the background, and potentially we might see zombies coming in the flank as well, which would be really cool. And I think I'm going to let this time lapse sit while I go climbing, so it'll probably be like an hour and a half, which I think will be really cool. But yeah, these battles do take quite a while. We have 7.2 million zombies remaining, 20,500 modern soldiers remaining. You know, it could be over after this time lapse, but I highly doubt it. We'll just have to wait and see. We'll just have to wait and see, so let's get it. Okay, boys, that was an hour and 50 minutes. Climbing was excellent, by the way. Thank you for asking. I know you were concerned. And it looks like the body piles are going pretty brazy up here. And I'm sure they're big down here, too, because they're all falling over. Yep, and dripping down here. That's pretty crazy. At the moment, still, just 2 million kills for the modern soldiers. Nearly 2 hours and 2 million kills. It's about 1 million kills an hour. That's insane. The Abrams are completely toasted, though. Well, save for a couple that are up here, apparently. Why don't we just move them down so that they can do something? Because the zombies will not be able to interact with them at all like that. So let's just, yeah, any Abrams that's alive, just move down the hill. Okay? Sound good? Capiche? Let's check on the FBI agents, by the way. I don't think anyone's come for them since the very beginning of the battle. That's kind of bonkers. It's kind of bonkers. I'm not gonna lie, that's crazy. And this is still holding out magnificently. Very well done. I thought I just accidentally nuked or something. Oh, this one fell down here and is now like a laser cannon on the side of the frickin' mountain, just zippity zapping folks from a distance. Not bad. No, sir, not bad at all. And now we've stemmed the tide because I think the zombies that were over here are now fighting the Abrams. Don't the Abrams never went down? You guys go down and fight and die and stuff so we can see. Now the zombies want to kill the Abrams. Ugh, there's a problem here. I got you. We're gonna force the Abrams to partake in the battle, just because it will divert zombies and stuff like that, and we want to keep it going a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So one by one, let's take these suckers down, baby. Let's give them something to feast upon. Little nom-noms for the zom-zoms. God, I make myself cringe, dude. Alright, there you go. And then there's one more. Maybe not. Oh, no, there's the one more. Excellent. Scout, stop trying to eat a Lego. For the Lego channel, I've got Legos like everywhere. And Scout is always trying to consume them. Consumption. So yeah, either way, pretty crazy. Let's go ahead and just let this vibe for maybe another hour to see what happens. Yeah, let's dig it. Well, boys, things are actually looking a smidge rough. Ooh, there's a missile going out. We do have 3.28 million more dead zombies. So there's only 4 million zombies left alive currently on the battlefield. However, these monsters got through the machine guns down below over here. And they also somehow killed the one on the wall? Wait, no, it's still alive. It's just chilling. It's not shooting. Why aren't you? Oh, no. Oh, I dropped it down. I'm so sorry. I'll just leave it. I'm not going to touch it again. That's my bad. That's my bad. Okay, so there's still one of those remaining. Oh, and there's a couple random infantry units up here. Oh, no. Okay, I'll stop touching these guys because they keep dying. Oh my god, but yeah, oh, the trolls are just yeeting the modern soldiers off. It seems like basically right away, once those big machine guns ended up dying, the trolls and zombies just took off. How are the FBI agents doing though? Oh, they're chilling, they're vibing, they're straight vibing. They are getting attacked here by some predator soldiers as well as zombies and skeletons, and they're firing their glocks, their glizzies, down into those boys. There's a nuke right there, which could be cool, and there are some attack drones. They just use machine guns, I'm pretty sure, so I don't think they're going to be all that effective, to be honest. But still, it's somewhat handy. And then there's the missile launchers back here, too. So, you know, these guys are still holding out for now. That's good, and that prevents another area here, another pathway from getting cracked. But these trolls and zombies are moving exceptionally quickly through these modern soldiers at this point, and soon we'll be reaching the top. And so I think we should time-lapse that. If my computer has enough storage, we will see. And just check this out, because I'm a little bit concerned. Of course, there are a lot of ICBMs at the top, but this could be very, very bad. Well, this is taking a little longer, actually, for the zombies and monsters to get to the top than I thought, which is good. I mean, I think the fire coming from above is very, very helpful in that. But yeah, the resolve of the modern soldiers is actually fairly solid. So instead of continuing this time lapse, we're going to let them approach the top on their own, and I guess start recording once they sort of do that, because I'm running out of space after doing a massive 2-hour time lapse, and I need to relax on the time lapse front. So let's just let this play, and when interesting things happen, of course, I will start recording. Well, boys, they've reached the... Whoa. How am I clicking on the wrong buttons? There we go. They've reached the top where ICBMs are still vibing, they're still chilling, and hopefully when they do crest the top, they'll be met with a lot more fire than they are right now that might be able to hold them in their tracks. We'll see if that rings true. FBI agents down here still maintaining their positioning, which is fantastic. So there won't be a second front over this way just yet, which is very, very good. So I figure we should time-lapse this. We can spare a little bit more storage room, and I can probably clear out some files to make sure that it works and all that, but I think this is going to be a pivotal moment in the battle where we see if the top can truly hold or if it will go down in history as a flop on Mount Olympus here. Well, they are holding out, so for now, it's okay. They're building a body pile, and it seems like this is going to be decent. And down below, the FBI are still holding out. Oh, that nuke went a little far. It looks like actually a few nukes have gone a little far. There's quite a number of dead bodies out there. RIP. But, oh, and some more missiles getting shot out, too. That's very cool. All right, let's let this run for a while and see what happens. All right, boys, it's been about 2 hours here, and we are up to 4.5 milli kills on the zombies. What's with this weird teal color? That's odd. Must be a little glitch. Obviously, the body piles are getting huge. Absolutely massive. But most of the zombies are actually falling down here on top of the FBI agents. And the FBI agents have quite the body pile themselves. And of course, a lot of these bodies are falling down here and adding to the decadent body piles down this way. So there's just bodies literally all over the place. It's kind of insane how much death and destruction has resulted from this battle. This is to the extreme. They're rocking a mic like a vandal and lighting up the stage, jumping like candles. But either way, enough vanilla ice. The attack drones are getting killed a little bit here. FBI agents definitely in some trouble as well, but they do have missile silos still back here, and I have seen them shoot a little bit, and I have seen the nukes go off a little bit, which when they hit, it just like sprays them everywhere, although it is pretty rare for them to shoot. I'm trying to see like maybe if we'll see one or not, but they ain't really shooting. Should I just do one for fun? Here, wait. Yeet! See, it doesn't always shoot. It's got a weird reload. There it is! Woo! It just launches them everywhere. Isn't that fun? I might have knocked a couple of modern soldiers down here. I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, pretty insane. We're going to let it ride, baby, for a few more hours and hopefully have a result here. But I am thinking this is definitely going to be a U.S. Army victory at the top of Mount Olympus. Boys, it's just been a little bit while later, a little bit longer. And the body pile hasn't really increased too much. I think that's because pretty much all the fresh deaths are on a constant slide down here, where the body pile is in fact quite massive now. And then that is sliding down here, and all the way down here, and all the way, and all the way down here, and all the way down here, until you get to here. That is a train. That's like a Rube Goldberg machine? Rudy Goldbergy? I don't know. FBI is also holding out. I think that they're just going to honestly hold out till the end, so let's just let it play to the end. Alright, boys, so it's been a while later, and it seems as though the AI got stuck. Sorry, my wife is just closing the door behind me. It seems like the AI just ended up getting stuck here and is not progressing forward anymore. And they're just getting shot up and then replaced by more AI after the missiles come in, or the gunshots, a little bit of both. and there's only 130,000 of them left. So I mean, like, this was a bloody battle, a seriously bloody battle. And there's only 11,000 modern soldiers left alive. That's pretty crazy too. So like the body piles grew to be fairly staggering up here. Yeah, I mean, they're pretty massive. Look at all the trolls, bro. There was only 50,000 trolls. Maybe I accidentally put 500,000 trolls. I'm not sure. FBI agents down here, all very bloodied as well. Oh, they're getting a few more trolls up here this time, I guess. But yeah, I mean, it's basically just like a reserve of a few guys down here who are all bloodied from the countless... I mean, this battle has been going on for like 12 hours now or something like that. Something insane. So basically just missiles and random assorted fire has killed all of these guys all the way down here. I mean, it's pretty insane. I mean, we let this run for a long time, and there's, well, it says 6.8 million dead, but we really spawned in with what, like 8 million zombies and monsters. So probably the missile shots accounted for the additional 1.2 milli MIA currently. Either way, guys, that's probably going to be about it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I really do hope you enjoyed. Please be sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and comment down below. I'll see you on the next one. Peace. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Be sure to click that subscribe button for more content, and hit the notification bell if you'd like to be alerted to whenever I live stream or upload. Thanks so much.